guys, so if that beginning didn't clue you into it, let me drop some knowledge on you that will blow your mind. New Akali, she's pretty great. Seriously, this may seem like a video on the many problems that the new Akali does have, and I'll be honest, there is one or two. But no, in all actuality, I did play some of the new Akali on One For All the other night. Granted, maybe not the best environment to play it in, but still, this is genuinely the first ninja character in League of Legends that actually feels like you're playing a ninja. I am about this close to just abandoning my YouTube channel and trying to become the next Hokage after playing her. And it's been a while since I've tried a champion on the PBE, on the ping that I get there before they were released. And honestly, trying to get her in Summoner's Rift, it just seemed like a bit of a nightmare, but at least with One For All, if we all got Akali, it would just be chaos and it would be a very, very fun environment. And I still felt like she was just incredibly fun to play. Even when I was getting demolished and getting my ass torn apart by a million different ultimates happening at the same time. Like seriously, can anyone tell me what is happening in this fight? Flipping all around the map, chasing down targets, and using minions or enemies to juke each other. It's just legitimately so much outplay potential for skilled players here, or they are noob traps that will get inexperienced players demolished by jumping back into fights without thinking. There seems like an actual skill ceiling now on Akali, and it's really gonna make the good Akali players a nightmare to deal with. And the ones who are terrible, just free farm. All of this in the new Akali, compared to the old one, which kinda just has a philosophy of, I'll kill him when I hit level 6. You sit in lane, just trying to survive and get some CS, praying you don't get ganked. Finally you hit level 6 and then you just do the same combo all game, proceeding to just walk under towers and trying to get kill after kill until eventually you're either feeding your ass off or you've got 14 kills. It's just so boring. And I'm sure that that's going to be kind of insulting for a lot of Akali players, but let me tell you, two champions that I love are Pantheon and Nunu. I really like playing them because they are just stupid, dumb fun. However, their kits are old as hell. Like, Pantheon outplays consists of hitting the enemy harder than they hit you back, and Nunu outplays consists of letting your team kill the enemy for you. I don't really know why I find Nunu so fun. Akali is poised to be an interesting rework to say the least, and if her on the live servers is even half as fun as her on PBE ping, then I may just have to give her a good try and learn her a little bit more. Now I'm not gonna lie, there are a few problems with her. Her true stealth is a bit of an issue to the point that I could just walk under a tower and teleport away. Although, the second time that I attempted to do that with actual enemies there did not go so well. But nevertheless, I am okay with new mechanics being released into League of Legends. It keeps the game fun, older champions can be changed to fit these new mechanics, and it makes sense in the progression of the game. Although, there are status effects like Grounded that Cassiopeia has that stop movement spells that is really, really cool, but nobody else really has it, and it's not really being utilized despite being very useful in a high mobility kind of champion pool. However, my main issue with Akali is that we have stealth, and the mechanics behind it are pretty well fleshed out. Like, you guys don't have 30 IQ, I'm not going to sit here and explain to you what stealth is in League of Legends. But when you introduce a champion that is not included in these rules, the rules of the game and the rules of the universe, you kind of can't be surprised when people question the integrity of the game a little bit. Like, what is the point of making these existing rules if they are just going to be entirely broken and discarded and only really by one specific champion? Still though, having true stealth and having this ring that you can move around, the stealth does have its own mechanics, I guess. Having to move around that ring that expands pretty quickly, having to position yourself to not only avoid falling out of the ring, but also potentially avoid the enemies that are also moving around that ring. I guess that's a trade-off, but it does seem a little bizarre to me is all. As well as this, her Q, it's a satisfying spell. Smashing it out twice to clear waves is really great, and it's fun and like, oh, it feels like it packs a punch to use. But my only issue with it is kind of the short range that it has, leaving her with a couple of issues when it comes to range matchups, beyond dropping her shroud to get closer, hoping that the enemy actually stays close to that shroud, or popping her ultimate to get that micro stun onto the enemy and then move closer, which doesn't really have the shortest cooldown in the world. It isn't the fastest dash in the world, and if you miss, you've got about 2 seconds to either shroud to get out, or weave before you can actually dash again, because if you don't, then it's pretty obvious, the enemy will. But the great thing is that these are changes that can be made. Before her release, of course. These are changes that can or cannot be made before she is put onto the live servers, before there's a mega fiesta over how overpowered she is, and I hope there are a few changes. It's bizarre because we've had these ninja champions in the game for years, but I never really thought about how little they actually feel like they are ninjas. Like, okay, Shen, Kennen, and Akali. They look like ninjas, and that's pretty much it, okay? Kennen, beyond throwing a shuriken, he turns into lightning and is a rat. Shen just kind of runs around getting slapped, and Akali's best friend for killing me in solo queue is a gun. But now, we finally have one, and it feels right. But that's pretty much enough gushing from me, I guess. What do you think about the new Akali? Have you had a chance to play her in PvE yet? Or are you kind of like me and you tend to like waiting for the character to come on live servers before it's permabanned in solo queue, and you don't get to play it anyway? Let me know down in the comments section below if you think these changes are a good idea, or if you like the true stealth. Then let me know why it is you like that mechanic. And beyond that, while you're down there, if you want to give a little bit of a like to this video, maybe subscribe and join the sock drawer. I'm trying to get 400,000 subscribers by the end of the year, if you hadn't noticed. Then that would be great as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye.